Oh, okay. But I read that already.
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and you get a look inside a hot and humid Everbank Stadium here in the city of Jacksonville. Today, it's the opener of a new NFL season, as it'll be the Cleveland Browns taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars. On the visitors' sideline, their head coach. His guys ready to get this one going. Then on the other side, you've got Jaguars head coach Liam Cohen. His guys ready to feed off the energy in this building as they try to win one in front of the home crowd. Oh, home clean. Okay, okay. Yep, never mind. There we go. Water. Come on. Charles and I have been looking forward to this one all week. And off we go from Jacksonville. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. So here's the first drive now for the Jags. They're led by the #1 overall pick in the 2021 draft, Trevor Lawrence.
And last season, really fulfilled his promise, finished 5th in MVP voting, and led the Jags to their first division title since 2022. Their next goal, go deeper in the playoffs and contend for a Super Bowl.
They'll run with his second-year man. This is Bashir Tootin. And room to run as he's out past the 35-yard line. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Once more with Tootin.
Thank you.
And he stopped immediately there. Calling no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go.
No gain on the play.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Looking to throw, Lawrence. That is caught. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it out past the 45. The Jags picking up the first down there, a gain of 12.
Now you can exhale. The season is officially underway. Plenty of work done during the offseason, camp, and the preseason that led to that first throw of the year.
Tootin now on 1st and 10. And he's going to take this across the 50 into Browns territory. Denzel Ward, the number 4 pick in the 2018 draft, making the tackle from his corner spot. Running straight ahead with Tootin. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. 10 yards there, good enough for a Jags first down.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Up the middle, it's Tootin. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Schlesinger on the tackle. A gain of 9 brings up second and 1 at the 30-yard line.
From out of the gun, they run with Tootin. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Jaguars first down. First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Now the former Syracuse man, LaQuint Allen. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Now, it wasn't a big breaker, but I don't think the guys on offense mind very much. They've got a nice drive going, and they might just be luring the defense in a little bit. They could probably come back with a play action, maybe go over the top. But right now, on this drive, their playbook is open.
And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 47 yards rushing for him now. What a drive for him to kick off the new season. First and goal, a good chance for our first touchdown of the new season. They'll run with Allen. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. LaQuint Allen, a 9-yard touchdown run. And the Jags are on the board here first in the season opener. And the kick makes it through, but flags come flying in as well. It appears we're going to get a roughing call tacked on.
Roughing the kicker. Defense.
And they'll accept that penalty. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. So here come the Browns for their first drive on offense. They're led out by the son of the Hall of Famer out of Colorado. It's Shedeur Sanders.
Finishes rookie season as the Browns starting quarterback. 7 touchdowns and 10 interceptions in 8 career games. This is definitely the year he has a chance to prove he can be the starter.
On the ground, this is Quinshon Judkins. And he's going to have a Browns first down as he's able to take this up to the 30-yard line.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
First down, right back to
Oh my
Judkins.
gosh, he couldn't
And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. Foye Oluokun finding his way to the ball for a stop. A tackle for loss.
Well, that was not what you would call straight line pursuit for a middle linebacker to make this play. He's got to work his way through the clutter to get to the ball carrier on the outside, and he does exactly that. That's called avoiding the trash.
So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15. From the gun, it's Shedeur. Oh, his first throw of the season is intercepted. Picked up by Oluokun. That, Charles, the first interception he's thrown here in year number 2.
And I know it's just the first one, but didn't it feel like what we saw from him last year, where he was plagued by this type of a play? And they thought that, you know, over the offseason, going into a second season, some of that would go away. Thus far, still looks a lot like his rookie year.
Now a 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. second and 10. At the 28.
Here's Lawrence to throw. Complete to Washington. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. From the gun, it's Lawrence. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
You absolutely have to have this early on, right? 3rd and short, they elect to throw for it, and that's normal NFL football. They're going to throw on 3rd and short, but you've got to hit it, don't you?
Yeah, in the first quarter, like you said, to set the tone, can't connect there. And no field goal try here from the red zone offense out there. They'll go for it on 4th. And they'll try and throw for it with Lawrence. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
A 5-yard gain on the play.
Myers in motion right. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Jacksonville, and it's the Jags with the football. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Now Lawrence. Open man is Myers. It'll go as a gain of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 10-yard line.
Thomas goes in motion left. Now a carry for Allen. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
A gain of a yard.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Lawrence. Got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Jacoby Myers. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Jaguars go up by 2 touchdowns. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make the score 14-0. So that drives 7 plays in length. And it was all capped off by Jacoby Myers on the touchdown reception. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Second drive coming up here for Cleveland as they return to the field on offense. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
And he's going to have a Browns first down as he'll get this up to about the 42.
A gain of 12. First down, Cleveland.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
From the shotgun, Sanders. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. That winds up pushing him back 11 yards on the sack. And that'll bring up 3rd. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. This one complete to Jerry Jeudy. And he can only get this to the 42-yard line, and that is not near enough. It's a gain of 11, but they're still well short. It's 4th down. They'll indeed go for it. It's Sanders. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. This quarterback now, after the pick on the last drive, 3 for 3 to start this drive. It's 1st and 10. A give up the middle, Judkins. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
They'll stay on the ground with Judkins. And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down.
Brandon, one thing about blitzes, they really confuse offensive linemen at times, and what you have to do is lock in on the guy right in front of you. If you don't, you saw the end result. Defensive tackle ended up making the play.
This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. They'll try and run here with Judkins. And he will have the first down across the 20 to the 19-yard line. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play.
First down.
Everyone understood their role on that play. 3rd and 1. You know the defensive guys, they're trying to get down and get low and get leverage on the offensive lineman, but they didn't allow that to happen. They created a crease and allowed him to get through for a first down.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. To throw now, here's Sanders. Setting up a screen for Judkins. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. A solid pickup at 13 sets him up 1st and goal. Now a timeout called for by the defense. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. A chance for their first points of the season here as it's 1st and goal. On first down, here's Judkins. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. 2nd and goal from the 1. Here's a quick throw right side. Touchdown. A great play there with his first career touchdown in his first career game. And the Browns have cut it back within a score. Well, there you go, Charles. His first touchdown pass of the new season.
Well, let's just go back to his rookie year because he's able to get his feet wet, right? Get a little bit of experience. Now I think here in year 2, the game will slow down for him, and we'll see his true talents come out.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll make our score 14-7. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. He's over 40 yards here in the second quarter. Been nice and effective for them, hasn't he?
He has definitely been dependable and really shouldn't underestimate what he's getting done here because anytime you're on a pace that's going to approach 100 yards, you've really done some damage in an NFL game.
And now he's looking just to add to his totals. Now Lawrence to throw. He'll get 5 out of the screen. It's 2nd down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 34.
Now Lawrence. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Mason Graham.
A 2-yard loss.
He's the culprit, dropping him for a 2-yard loss. In motion right here, Washington. Lawrence will throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Jaguars first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good for our Jaguars.
From midfield now, Lawrence. And that is
Thank you. I'm going to say, come on, man.
a little too good there.
Why you getting that?
Jacoby Myers, incomplete. Good coverage by Emmanuel McNeil Warren.
Here's Lawrence. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. So now after the sack of Lawrence, the Jags looking at a 3rd and long. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts As the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. How to approach this. 3rd down and 16 yards to go. A handoff. This is Tootin. No gain on the play there. Nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. On 4th down, on is Logan Cook to punt. And he'll get this away into the humid Florida sky. And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together. And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. A final shot before break. Sanders. And he floated one out there incomplete. Halftime coming up. Let's get you downstate an hour or two to Scott Hansen with our EA. It looks like we'll have to wait another week to get our first halftime report of the season as we move right along to the second half. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. The Browns offense set to go to work to begin this 3rd quarter. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people would think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
Here's a quick throw right side, and it's complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a 1st.
First down, Browns.
An inside run with Jenkins. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and getting their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Once again, Jenkins. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone.
Tackle made at the 21-yard line. A gain of 9 yards. First down, Cleveland.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
And a lot of times these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
A give. Here's Jenkins. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Able to get the 1 yard he needed, but nothing more.
Sometimes I get almost mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, those eyes that carry their feet to open spaces, make people miss. I just love watching those guys go to work.
Wow, what in the world is he doing?
Quickly brought down. It's a pickup for 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Oftentimes we praise an offense for their variety of being able to hit people with the run in the pass, but in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all over the field. Doesn't matter if they threw it or if they're trying to run it.
I don't think we've ever awarded an MVU, most valuable unit, but you're right, it might go to them in this game.
I like that, MVU.
Trying to get their tight end involved finally. That's the first time that they've looked his way. He's kind of been a forgotten man in this offensive scheme.
Yeah, didn't look his way at all in the first half, and I'll bet you the offensive coordinator made a note of that.
Touchdown, Browns! Jerry Jeudy, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Browns are an extra point away from evening this one up. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
Extra point right down the middle, and we are tied at 14. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And a pretty slick return there. Almost got it to the 45. Officially, they'll call him down at the 44. The Jaguars offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 44. Myers in motion right. Throwing to start the drive. Lawrence.
I'm finna say it's 2 y'all over there, please.
Coverage there, force the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
The coverage by Emmanuel McNeil-Warren.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Lawrence. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. A 14-yard first down pickup for the Jaguars.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
The give is to 2.
Yeah, what you thought you was doing?
Just a yard on the pickup there. They'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Jared Burris. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 42-yard line.
Back to throw. Lawrence. Got his hands. The tight end Strange with it. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 27-yard line.
That's good for a Jaguars first down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Here's Allen. And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Jaguars first down. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
They run the draw play. Allen.
Thought you was going.
And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll in fact tackle him behind the line.
They can get that TFL.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the 15-yard line.
Looking to throw. Lawrence. And that is incomplete.
Thank
A lot
you.
of force bearing down on him there. He could
Don't
not
stop,
hang
y'all.
on. It's
Don't
3rd
stop.
down. We're backed up here. Tough spot. Needing 11 yards to pick up the first. From the gun on 3rd down, Lawrence. Working the middle of the field. He's got a man complete. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
First down and goal to go.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Jacksonville. All square, 14 apiece to score as we get ready for the 4th quarter. Allen. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. LaQuint Allen, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Jaguars answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 21-14.
Cam Little to
Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. And the Browns getting set to go. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this fourth quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. Just week one, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10. And he'll scratch out only about a yard after the 32.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Sanders. Open man, that's Tillman.
What?
The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run it.
Oh, God!
Intercepted.
Oh, my God!
Finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. And that's a ball that he is going to want to keep, his first career interception in the National Football League.
And I love what teams do when that happens. You bring the ball to the sideline, the equipment guy grabs it, he puts a piece of tape on it, writes on it so that you know what it is, and then they tuck it away so that you can have it for later and put it on your mantle. Pretty good deal for him right there. Now he's eager to get back out on the field and get his second one.
They work now on 2nd and 9.
At the 13-yard line.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Looking to throw, Lawrence. And that is called touchdown, Jacksonville. Brenton Strange from 13 yards out. And the Jaguars are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their fourth quarter lead. The extra point splits the uprights. And the lead now up to 14.
Jaguars 28.
Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And it culminates in a Jags touchdown. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
A quick throw caught wide by Judy. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now. Now Sanders. Right back to Judy, and it's complete. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. They'll try it now with Judkins. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. And quickly, they get to the line.
A 5-yard gain on the play.
Sanders to throw.
First down, Brown.
And his throw's going to be incomplete. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
A gain of 10 brings up 3rd and inches.
On 3rd down.
Oh, my God.
He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line. Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1.
It's now
Well, look at the clock. You're down 2 scores. Have to go for this, don't you?
And they thought that as soon as they took over possession. It didn't matter where they were on the field. They were always going to be in 4-down territory. Backed up, in good situation, it didn't matter. So they've been preparing for that on their play sheet the entire time.
Tackled by Jelani Javai. An 8-yard pickup. First down, Cleveland.
To throw is Sanders. He'll get this complete to Tillman. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Sanders. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. Here's 1st and goal.
8-yard line.
Throwing, Sanders. Quick hitter here, it's complete.
Sanders pass.
And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. A line of scrimmage once again the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. Short pass tip, but caught anyway. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
This crowd doing all they can. Here's 3rd and goal. Sanders going to throw again. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Shedeur Sanders with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Browns have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Here we go. The Browns will go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. Flush to his right. And he will get into the end zone, and the 2-point conversion will cut this down to a 6-point game. And with a successful 2-point try, the QB rolling out, I would imagine on the defense that makes it tough. When he goes out, he's got the option to run or pass. Yeah, it really does. If you decide not to bring extra people or extra pressure, maybe you have to have a spy on the quarterback, someone to account for him, because oftentimes that is the unaccounted for player. A nice little juke. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays. You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
2nd and 5 at the 39-yard line.
Now a toss play.
Oh, no!
Shifts by him. And even though he gets out of bounds to stop the clock, it's not going to matter. That first down going to be enough to write a finish to this one. It's always been funny to me, Brandon.
Made myself jump over the tackle.
Hot days like the one we have here. It's hot for both teams. But when one team has the advantage, when one team is running the ball really well and closing things out, it's hotter for the defensive side, and they sag a lot quicker. Yeah, they say the dog days of August, the heat we're seeing here today, dog days of September, and the advantage right now on the offensive side. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now 2nd and 5. That one looks like he'll throw here. And his throw is incomplete. Perfect example of the kind of attitude you have to play defensive back in the NFL. You want to be the only defender around, and you want them to challenge you. And on that play, he came through.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
Wow.
Lawrence.
Yes!
Now another one thrown incomplete.
Has been a little bit of
Field
frustration
goal.
there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This to perhaps salt this one away. And his kick is good.
How far was this
Not
kick?
too long ago, Charles, that would have been a new NFL record. But instead, it's shy of setting the record, which is 66, but still from 65 away, one of the longest kicks in league history.
65 yards?
Elite company in the NFL. Only a few have ever even attempted that, let alone put it through the post. How about his moment? It came together for him, and he delivered.
Finally get to him out near midfield, but he's all the way across the 45 to the 46. So now the Browns down by 9, 50 seconds to go. It's a tall order, but they do begin with decent field position on 1st down. From the gun, it's Shador. That's to the running back, Dylan Sampson. And he is out of bounds inside the 35.
That turned into a very well-orchestrated play right there. Going to work his way out of the backfield to the right. And after he looked it in, he found plenty of space to roam and picked up big yardage.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Well, there you go. Save your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the 4th quarter, picking up the 1st.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time. And that's what he did, although you and I don't plan that way. But what a nice job using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing when it was time to exit the pocket and go.
Ball at the 18-yard line. Here's 2nd and 10. To throw now. Here's Sanders. Flushed out right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's 3rd and long. Back to throw. Sanders.
Oh my God.
And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. That is caught. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it with an eyelash.
Whoa. This is trash.
Well, CD, always a little extra excitement for Week 1, and one of our early window games here in Week 1 on a Sunday comes to a close. Good to be back in the booth with you, my friend.
And it's good to be back in the booth with you as well. And we know that not everyone's going to start the season 1-0, right? Half the league is going to have a loss on their record. But everyone's going to have to build off of that opener. And how many coaches tell us every single year, you make your most progress between Week 1 and Week 2. We'll see how both of these teams progress the rest of this season.
So for the Jaguars, that'll be a happy locker room as they start this season 1-0. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Denver Broncos. Meanwhile, for the Browns, they obviously fall to 0-0.